Since October 7th, President Biden has publicly and firmly stood behind Israel in its bombardment of Gaza. He has bypassed Congress twice last month with weapon sales to Israel. The administration has said there will be no red lines to Israel's conduct in this war. He's repeatedly said no to a ceasefire. But a U.S. official is now telling Axios that behind the scenes, quote, the president's patience is running out with Benjamin Netanyahu. Diplomatically, it is hard to think that he is supposedly losing patience with Israel and this prime minister while he's actively arming the country, enabling them to continue their attacks, providing for them diplomatic support and cover at the UN. What do you make of this disconnect between what is being leaked and the actions of the Americans?
Well, this idea that there is frustration and why aren't they doing more in terms of what we're asking, get over yourselves. If you want to use your leverage, use your leverage. The leverage is there. You have chosen to give Israel a blank check. Much of the world sees this as not just Israel's war, but America's war, where there have been massive protests in many capitals this weekend. Some of those have been outside American embassies in Malaysia, in South Africa, in Indonesia, elsewhere, for good reason, because of the provision of arms, because of the diplomatic support, the vetoing, the watering down of resolutions at the UN. And if you want to look for what is moving the dial on Israeli behavior, if at all, what has that potential, don't look to the US administration. Don't look to yet another failed visit of Secretary Blinken. Look to what you referenced, Eamon, which is South Africa's action at the International Court of Justice. That has got Israel's attention. Unfortunately, the US administration has decided to dismiss that in terms that I think have many people saying, okay, we get you. International law is only there when it's convenient for you, which is hardly breaking news.